Hey y'all, so today I'm back with another tape-in video. This is my fourth time installing tape-ins. So, it's still a learning process, but we getting there. So this is one of my homegirls from school. We've been going to school together. I met her in middle school actually, and she just got back to VA. So I'm so glad she decided to link with me today, and let's get into it. So my client did state that she had been diagnosed with psoriasis, but she's been treating it at home. So when she came in, it really wasn't that bad, but I still wanted to make sure that I thoroughly shampooed her hair. So you want to make sure that you get all of that up off the scalp. I scratched her scalp prior to us washing it. But I still want to go in and make sure that I'm detangling her hair while I'm doing it, so we won't have any issues at the end. Which she doesn't have a bad texture of hair. It's pretty easy to detangle her hair, but we just want to make sure that we get all of that off the scalp. And also make sure that you rinse it thoroughly, because those flakes, the bigger ones, will just sit on top of the hair and you can't see some of them in the middle. So you just want to make sure that you are getting in between all of the hair to get it out, because that will affect how your tape-ins stay in. The products that I'm using, I like to use Motions moisturizing shampoo or either Mazzani. This time I use Mazzani, but I use the Design Essentials Rosemary and Mint conditioner, which you'll see me applying now. That gives the hair a great slip and great moisture. I love it. And if you look closely, you can also tell, like, after I rinse it out, as I rinse it out, her curl pattern is even a little more defined than it was at first since we put the conditioner in. I really, really, really love that conditioner. Me personally, I hate for my clients to have to hold their towel when they're going to the salon chair. So I make sure that I wrap it around so that they are completely hands-free when transferring from one chair to another. So today we'll be using 18 and 16-inch tape-ins from Lvnatu. They sent me this hair. Thank you guys. So we're gonna try it out today. So taking it out the pack, the hair is very soft. It didn't have a smell to it. It straightens pretty well. The texture of it is kinky straight, so there is supposed to be some type of wave in it to match the natural hair texture. It's not supposed to be like silky straight. It does flat iron out pretty straight, but it's supposed to give a more natural look so that it blends with curlier texture hair. Soft. But yeah, the box does come with extra tapes, so for those that may slide out, like when you wash your hair for the first time, you can replace the tape on it. They do send extras within the box. So she's growing her hair out from a shorter style. She did still have relaxed ends and color at the ends, but we're gonna go in, blow dry her hair, get her nice and straight, and trim all of that off before we start. Now with tape-ins, you don't want to use a lot of product, because that can cause the tape not to stick to the hair as well. But I still want to make sure that my client's hair is taken care of, so I use Motions for my leave-in conditioner on a regular, as well as Fantasia spray heat protectant. Now, before you begin installing your tapes, you do want to make sure that you silk press your clients out. That gives you a clean base to start on so that there are no bumpy roots or anything like that, and your tapes can stick properly. Now, the little black cap that I had covering her ear, that's to stop the flat irons from touching the tip of their ears. Like, I don't like for my clients to hold their ears with their fingers because there's a chance of me touching your fingers as well. So those caps really come in handy. They're like 99 cents at the hair store. Now here I'm just pressing the hair out just so that I can show you the difference between when it's flat ironed and when it's fresh out the pack. You can see it gets fairly straight and it pretty much matches her hair texture perfectly. Here's the difference with them side by side. So when it comes to tape ends, you want to make sure that you have enough hair to conceal the top of the tape end. You don't want to be able to see that tape at the top. So you want to use your comb as a reference and pull the hair up over top of it. If you can see your comb through there, then you don't have enough hair. So you need to go back and add some more. So you want to make sure you do this step with the entire perimeter of the head. Now, most people who get tape ends, they do it because they want that versatility, that ability to be able to seamlessly pull their hair up into a ponytail. That's the reason why you want to make sure that you have enough hair around the outside so that it covers those extensions when they pull their hair up or back. So I'll be showing you two different ways that you can do it. This first method, I literally just lay it on top of the hair and then flip it up. And whatever hair catches, I just clean up that part and then add the other tape end extension to the bottom and smush them together. Now, when I do them, I try to leave a little bit of space, maybe at least like a ½ inch between the tapes, because I don't want them to be too full. Like 80 tapes will be way too many for her head, and it'll weigh heavy on the hair as well. So you want to make sure that you have at least enough hair to cover the row that's before it so that you can't see it. That way you know you have enough hair in between. But when I part my hair, I try to go around in kind of like a circular pattern. That way it flows more naturally when you put it up in a ponytail, and it also falls more naturally when you're wearing it down. Now, when you do this, I understand some people, they want to come to their service and relax. That's cool if that's that type of client, but don't be afraid to use your clients. I'm pretty sure they want to get out the shop as much as you want to finish their hair in a timely manner. So I normally get most of my clients to take the tape off and just hand it to me. That way it's just a faster process when we're installing them versus having to stop and take the paper off of every single one. It'll save you so much time if they can just, help you out with that step. Now, this is the second technique that I use. You really just want to part off a very, very small portion of hair, and you lay the tape up under it. Take the tail end of your comb and smooth that hair down on top of it. Right here, I used a little bit too much hair. It could have been a little less. You don't want too much hair because you want to make sure that the tape still sticks to each other. If you use too much hair, then that's less tape that's sticking to each other, and then more easily it'll slide out. So putting the tapes underneath is also a good method because it lets you see how far you are from the scalp. You want to make sure that you're not too close to the scalp because that can cause discomfort and pulling and also breakage of the hair as your client is taking their hair up and down out of a ponytail or manipulating it in whatever way that they're going to. One thing that I did notice about this hair, it's very soft, very fluffy. It's full from the tip all the way to the end, so it's not like, the little scraggly sparse ends that people be having that need to be, it needs to be trimmed. Like, it's a must. I am gonna trim her just for, that silk press look, the natural look. You know how you girls like it. So we are going to trim her once I finish flat ironing it, but it's not really a necessity because, the hair at the ends is just as thick as it is at the tips. The tape on these held very well too, because even with the tugging and pulling from the comb and the flat iron, they still were very tight and very much in place. I'm just using a regular wax stick. The brand is She Is Bomb. So I'm just using that wax stick to smooth down the ends of her hair so that it seamlessly blends into the other one. And you can see here, you can't even really tell where her hair stops. Sorry. And the extensions start. And that's the look that we definitely want to go for. You want to be able to tell, you know, where, especially where her hair was trimmed at. You don't really want to see that blunt cut over top of your extensions. And I just love how her hair just falls right into place over top of these extensions. Like, it's just so perfect. So maybe it's just me, but when I trim my clients, I like to turn my cape backwards, because I find that when I go to cut, especially like right behind the neck, that cape is always in my way, whether it's the opening or whether it's the neck, like where the Velcro is. It's just always in my way. I hate it. And y'all, excuse my baby in the background. She is always 2 feet away from me, no matter what I'm doing. You'll probably hear her like a couple of times very faint in the background calling my name as I'm recording over top of this video. But yeah, that's my baby. She's my youngest. I have a boy also, but he's somewhere else in the shop at the moment. But yeah, as you see, it's giving very much silk press, very much hers, very much blend. I love it. I love it. I did have to go, use her white shirt to make sure that everything was clean at the bottom, because I didn't want the cut to be uneven. But yeah, I love it. So this is the part where I tell y'all to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The details for this hair, it is on Amazon. You can find the link in my store. It'll be in the description box, also with the promo code, so you can get your discount. Absolutely. But yeah, I will be dropping more content later this week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll have something else for you very, very soon. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you very soon.